Can you beat Terraria in Master Mode if your world spawn is in the Underworld? Hi, I'm Crispylink, and today I set myself to answer this question by playing on the world seed Don't Dig Up, a secret seed in Terraria which sets your world spawn in the Underworld, allows mimics to spawn in pre-hard mode, and is always night, along with a bunch more really unique changes to the game. Anyway, I hope you enjoy, and let's get into the video. Alright. This is my first time ever actually playing on this seed, and I am not disappointed. This is interesting. Oh. Lava slimes. After narrowly escaping the virtually harmless lava slimes, I decided to go against the one thing this world told me not to do, and proceeded to dig up. Immediately, I came across something peculiar, something I could never have expected. What is that? Do slimes have fallen stars in them? Yes. Yes, they do. Huh? Oh, there is grass above me? Excuse me? Does the game just want us to have the surface feeling, but without surface? There's even a gnome! What? No way. Is there a living wood tree down here? Like, why? You can get fallen stars from pots? Wait, did that slime just spawn from a pot? What's going on? In my panicked craze, I thought that building a panic room would save me from the outside horrors, but instead, I suffered my first death in this world. Oh no! How did he manage to get through? What? Unfair. No clip. After involuntarily being sent back to spawn, I started to make the first NPC houses. Once those were done, I set myself to explore the Underworld, where I quickly discovered that I spawned on a somewhat large ash island surrounded by an ocean of lava on either end. Oh. Wait, a shadow chest. Oh, that's not a shadow chest! What? Surely after being killed by a mimic in pre-hard mode, nothing would surprise me now. What? How is it raining? We are literally underground. I stand corrected, but what I can't stand is dying over and over due to the lack of gear. At least, that's what I tell myself in the mirror before going to bed. To counter this, I made a few slight upgrades to my gear. Shortly after that, I found my first life crystal. Yo. Made a full set of iron armor along with an iron bow, and followed a fairy to what at first seemed like an unsuspecting chest. Although, it could be a trap chest, maybe? I'm not sure. So when we find out, it was in fact a trap chest. After a bit more exploring, I came across a desert house which changed everything. Yo? That's actually good. After receiving my newfound power, I was able to kill my first mimic. Nice. Oh, wait. Oh, a mace? Wait. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. Then again, I was really not expecting something like magic daggers this early in the game either. After coming back home, definitely through my own free will, I made slight upgrades to my armor once again, and thought it would be a good idea to make a tunnel straight up and go to the surface. While digging straight up is not necessarily a bad idea, it takes forever, and I was rudely interrupted midway through. What? Oh, come on! I'm not prepared! Prepared or not, the Eye of Cthulhu is inevitable, and will result in either killing it or being killed by it. After a long and troublesome battle between player and Eldritch Eye, the eye disappeared seemingly for zero reason. Wait, what? Oh, was I too far? What? That was actually going well. Okay, well. Okay. Finally, after what seemed like forever, I saw a glimpse of the sky for the first time in this world. Wait, is that a star I see above me? Wait, are we actually here? Those are stars. That's the sky. Wait, that's the sky? That's the sky. And in true Crispylink fashion, I died almost immediately after breaching the surface.
No.
Upon being involuntarily sent home, I made another NPC house. Found the last life crystal I needed to obtain full health.
Full health, finally.
Collected the last lens I would needed to make the suspicious looking eye, and prepared myself both mentally and physically for the most intense fight I've had so far.
And so now we wait for nighttime, because I don't know if you can spawn it. Oh, you can actually spawn it in anytime you want. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense. No cheese, no cheese, no cheese, no cheese, no cheese! Let's go. Finally have our dash. Should make things a lot easier. But it won't stop the lag spikes, the frame drops. Those never cease to exist.
Upon killing the devious-looking eye, I decided to explore the unknown portions of the Underworld. What could possibly go wrong?
Why?
Tired of constantly dying, I decided to make a bridge, giving me a safe way of traveling in the Underworld without dying. Eventually, I was able to manage a single voyage where I miraculously survived the journey over. Taking full advantage of this rare occasion, I pilfered as much loot as I could. Tired of looting the obsidian buildings, I decided to relax a little and fight the Eye of Cthulhu again. Except, the game must have noticed I was trying to relax, and it decided to change that for me.
What? Why? I'm doing an eye fight. Please don't do that right now. There we go. Now we can focus on the Goblin Army. Jesus Christ. Good news is that we can get the Goblin Tinkerer after, they're dead. Which won't take long. GG, no death for the first Goblin Army. That's wonderful.
With all the goblins dead, I moved on to the next boss, King Slime.
I have no idea how this is gonna go. It might even be worse than the Eye of Cthulhu fight, but I don't know.
To this day, I'm not exactly sure why I was worried going into this fight. King Slime had the same level of strength as a kid who just had the Avengers visit them, and I'm sure that if King Slime had arms, he would lose in an arm wrestle to a quad amputee.
There we go, with a PowerPoint presentation style ending. We have beaten the King Slime.
That being said, I happily took his loot bag, placed the ceremonial relic, and made my way over to the jungle in an attempt to get jungle armor. Instead, I got this.
Wait, what? What? Magic dagger? 14, okay. I am so confused. I just got a magic dagger. And it does 14 damage? What?
Finally, after a brutal 30 minutes of grinding and dying, I obtained everything I would need to make a full set of jungle armor.
Feels good.
Now that I had an actual setup, my next step was to obtain a worm scarf made from the dehydrated corpse of the Eater of Worlds. This was not a problem, and in no time at all, I got the Gucci worm scarf wrapped around my neck as I made my way to Queen Bee's hive. After narrowly surviving Australia's least deadly animal, I was forced to fight the queen again because I did not receive the item I needed. Now, while the goal of this world is not to kill every single boss in the game, I decided to fight Deerclops because why not? Okay. At this point, I thought I was done with fighting Deerclops and was on my way to fight Skeletron when I was hit with the realization that Deerclops does not actually leave once you die, but rather waits patiently just so he can have the fun of tearing you apart over and over and over and over again. Now, I'll be the big man in the room and admit that I completely forgot that Deerclops goes invincible when you're too far away from it, which is part of, but not the only reason I died so many times.
Let's go. How is that my first time? What?
Learning from the mistake I made from the Deerclops fight, I set my spawn point before fighting Skeletron, which I was almost immediately grateful for.
What? You telling me that that demon eye kills me? And in that way too?
Oh my god. Unfortunate. But on my third attempt, I was finally able to pick a bone with Skeletron and made my way down into the dungeon.
GG's. Let's go.
Whilst looting the dungeon, I came across something quite peculiar.
Chest. Wait, what? Huh? What? It's a Fishron weapon. But it's hella weak.
Okay. Not knowing which weapon to main, I tested each weapon on the Eye of Cthulhu. The bee gun took a total of 1 minute 16 seconds to take down the eye, while the bubble gun took just under 50 seconds. Feeling confident with my setup, it was now time for me to face the last challenge of pre-hard mode and fight the Wall of Flesh. Unsurprisingly, I died pretty quickly. On my third attempt, I got really close to killing the Wall of Flesh, but alas, I ended up dying in the final moments before victory. No! No, dude! Less than 1,000! Disgruntled and disappointed with the previous 3 attempts, I went back to the spawning platform and spawned in the Wall of Flesh. Not for the last time, but I was hoping it would be the last time in pre-hard mode. On this very attempt, I used all the other town NPCs as meat shields while I dodged the eye lasers. And in the end, it was all worth it.
Crap. GG! Let's go! Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
After placing the final relic of pre-hard mode bosses, I knew I could finally rest easy. And so with that, I conclude this episode and humbly request for you to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, for I'll be making more videos soon, including the next part of this challenge. Once again, I thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.